Hello, my name is Liam. I was born and raised in Beijing, China, and moved to Canada when I was 16. Looking back at my past, my family, and more specifically the family business my grandfather started, has truly shaped who I am today. The values and lessons I've learned from them have been very instrumental in my development as a leader. Tenon Equipment was established by my grandfather in 1988 to build insulating glass processing equipment. And one important element I've learned in Chinese business culture is called 局, which includes formal meetings, home visits, sports events, long dinners, and drinks. And attending such meetings with my father exposed me to the practices of Chinese business culture and leadership. Chinese business culture is deeply influenced by Confucianism. The Confucian concept of 关系emphasized that a relationship network is crucial and is based on loyalty, modesty, and courtesy. Chinese people often seek long-term relationship rather than quick contracts. Neglecting to cultivate personal business relationship can lead to failure in meeting business objectives. This has taught me the importance of patience and the value of building genuine connections, which I apply in my professional and personal life. For example, when I was in high school in Canada, I volunteered to help organize a cross-cultural community event, and initially I focused on completing tasks quickly, but then I realized that building relationship with a team member was just as important. By taking the time to get to know them and understand their perspectives, we were able to work together more efficiently and we created a successful event. Such experience taught me that, investing time in building genuine connections can lead to better outcomes and have a more cohesive team. In addition to relationship, observing our family business events and meetings, I learned that hierarchy in China is respected, both in business and personal life. Decisions are generally made after careful considerations, and subordinates are generally expected to respect the process. This taught me the importance of patience and the value of listening before speaking. Saving face is very crucial to protect individuals' reputation, and knowing when to speak up, when to remain silent, is a skill I've developed through the experiences. For example, I've had many group projects at the university, and I applied the lesson by carefully listening to all the viewpoints before presenting my ideas. This approach not only gained respect from my peers, but also ensured a well-rounded solution to the problems we were addressing. Understanding and respecting hierarchy and the process of decision-making are crucial leadership qualities I have developed from the cultural experiences. 行稳致远，精益求精. This is the model my grandfather and father created for the company. It means reaching long-term goals by always improving and producing the finest details for customers. And initially, I didn't think about this too much. However, observing the interactions between my father, grandfather, other employees, even how my father educated me, I realized its profound meaning. Breaking it down, the first four letter, 行稳致远, it means to walk carefully and avoid unnecessary risks while being honest. In such a precision-requiring industry, taking risks could jeopardize our customers. At Global Glass Expos, I noticed my father's modesty and integrity. He highlighted our equipment's strengths but also admitted its limitations, teaching me the value of honesty and steady progress. The lesson has helped me navigate challenges like my demanding B+WM dual degree program. So, during my first year in university, I faced this tough choice between taking an easier path or challenging myself with a dual degree program. Remembering my father's principle of steady progress and always improving myself, I chose the dual degree. Despite the workload, I focused on doing my best each day, which paid off when I made it into the master's program. And this principle guides me in my academic and professional pursuits, ensuring that I approach tasks with dedication and honesty, which foster trust and reliability among my peers and future colleagues. Now the other four letter, 精益求精, this means striving for excellence. When helping my father create a YouTube channel for our company, he was very picky about details. And I used to argue him. I thought, not everybody needed to be perfect. And he emphasized that if you choose to do something, then do it well. This attitude of striving for excellence has influenced me to be responsible and thorough in my tasks. For instance, my group projects I had during undergraduate, I ensured that every detail of our project was polished. From the visual design to the accuracy of our data, I believe doing so was not only intended to impress our professor, but also to motivate my team to maintain high standard in future projects. Striving for excellence has become a core value that I bring to every challenge. And apart from my family influences, hockey has played a crucial role in shaping who I am. I started playing hockey when I was 6 in China and made it through local club teams, provincial teams, and finally the national team for 2 years. My hockey career was smooth in China, but things changed a little bit when I joined my high school team in Winnipeg. In high school, teams varied in skill level, and the majority of my teammates were juniors at high school, and my school hadn't won a championship in 25 years. In my last year of high school, I joined the team to not get rusty on my skills during my off-season for Team China. Despite facing strong teams, I didn't want my high school career to end without a significant achievement. I observed other teams' practices and shared my experiences with my teammates. I introduced new drills and strategies to our coach. Well, we had some losses, of course. Some teams have more skilled players, seniors, but I always encourage my teammates that there's a reason hockey is called a team sport. And I believe as long as we can be in the same league, all teams are standing on the same starting line, and we should have nothing to fear, and we should show them that we crave for winning. Eye contact in hockey games are quite normal, and when that happens to us, they should be the ones looking away first. We were so united, and honestly, I never felt so involved in a group ever since I moved to Canada. That was really a moment where I felt how much strength one could have being so united. I wasn't even sure if we could have made it into the playoffs. But here we are, the first championship in 25 years. The experience taught me the power of teamwork and the strength that comes from being united. And reflecting on my journey, I realized that living in the moment and appreciating both the goods and bads ever happened to me has shaped who I am today. For example, during the championships, we faced a team with more experienced players. Instead of feeling intimidated, I focused on motivating my teammates and maintaining our team spirits. The approach helped us win, also strengthened our bond as a team. I had no regrets about the path I've taken, as every moment has contributed to my growth and development. And as I continue to grow, I'll carry the lessons from my family and hockey career with me. They taught me the importance of integrity, perseverance, and striving for excellence. Moving forward, I aim to apply the values in my life, knowing that they'll guide me toward achieving my goals and making a positive impact in my life. Hopefully the world too.